Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with a brand new TCG product preview for you all. We're going to be getting on into a 4-box case of the newest Flesh and Blood set, Outsiders. So this set does officially release this Friday, March 24th. We're getting into it a few days early. And I'm excited to take a look at this set because I haven't seen very many previews. I did watch Rudy's video where he showed off the Toxicity card, which I thought was hilarious. And also, some of you guys alerted me of the new Marvel card face for this set that looks like a map. Really like the way that looks. Checked out the images for that. I think either during this past weekend's live stream or the one before. But yeah, I hadn't heard of it, but when you guys showed it to me, I was like, this is gorgeous. I really hope we're able to find a Marvel here in this case. But yeah, looking on TCG Player, looks like there's a lot of nice legendaries, some really nice majestics. So hoping just to open on up, find a good variety of cards, check out some really cool art, and have some really cool pulls. Now, before I snap us into the corner and get cracking here into these 4 boxes, would like to mention that I am in the running for the Cosplay Star contest. So if you all could help me out by casting your completely free daily votes, that would be greatly appreciated. Go ahead and check out the link in the pinned comment down below. It's also in the description. Completely free to vote. Just needs a Facebook account. You just click the button a couple times to vote, and then you click the Facebook one, and you click that you're a real person, and that's it. I would greatly appreciate if you guys could spend a few seconds every day to do that. Would really, like I said, really appreciate it. So far, so good. But as we learned last year in the Maximum competition, you can never feel safe. So every vote counts. Anyways, I still haven't gotten used to advertising it yet. I was hoping I'd be better about it 3 days later, but hopefully it'll be less cringy by next week. Anyways, we're here for cards. So let's do some cards. Bye. Snapping us into the corner. And yes, the security tape. Oh my goodness, you guys, this package is so secure. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I should take that back. Maybe I should take my Stark back. My goodness. I did not get that open. That's embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing on my part. Tiny Knife has failed me. Tiny Knife just wanted to make me look bad. It's like, I get it. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes I deserve it. That's punishment for still being a cringe lord. Oh my goodness, I haven't opened it. Why is the security tape? It's because the security tape was like, quit bullying me. The box art is very reminiscent of, I want to say like Welcome to Wraith in terms of the color scheme. I was like, is this the right set? Yes, this is the right set. Outsiders. Although, wouldn't it be funny if we just opened it up and it was a different... This was like a case of Arcane Rising. That would actually be pretty cool. Be very weird, but it wouldn't be bad. It'd make for good content. I do have my recycle box here for the packs. That is, you know, aside from the really cool art, one of my favorite things, honestly, about Flesh and Blood cards is like when you open the packs, it's such a good noise. Now, I will say my favorite pack noise is still Yu-Gi-Oh! There's something about those Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs that just crinkle, that just hits the sweet spot for me. But Flesh and Blood packs... very, very close second. But alright, first box of Outsiders. The actual packaging itself, the box, feels different than previous releases. I don't want to say it feels cheaper, because that sounds rude. But the packaging, like paper quality on the actual... Wait, are you not... They stopped doing the paper packs? I am actually incredibly disappointed. So it's not paper packs. And the box paper itself reminds me of the cardboard, if you can call it that, that's used for the Akra TCG. Which I like the Akra TCG. The cards look great, the foiling's great. It's just definitely, you can tell it's one of those like more independent small companies. This is weird. Alright, I guess I'll take the recycle box out of my trash can. And put it back on the floor, because we don't need it. Man, I was just hyping up the pack noises, too. That's actually... I wonder why they switched back. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's what happens when I'm out of the loop. I had absolutely no idea that this change was made. Why won't this pack open? I have no nails. I cut my nails yesterday. Alright, I'll just pop them open like Weiss packs, I guess. Very odd. Very weird. The art looks great, as per usual. I'm just confused on the changes to the packaging. Wayfinder's Crest is a common. It looks cool, though. Why did I read it out? I think I was expecting that to be a rare. We have Death Touch. Premeditate. Majestic. Cut down to size foil. And our tokens. I'll need to browse the Legends 30 Studios websites. Figure out... Oh, that's a really cool looking mask there. Mask of Malicious Manifestations. Figure out why the packaging was changed. Bonds of Ancestry. Wither. That looks a little more than a head jab, to be honest. Another Death Touch. Lace with Frailty. Virulent Touch is very gross looking. Ooh, wow, okay. Bloodrot Pox. Very spooky. I like it. I mean, like, I don't enjoy looking at it, but that's why I like the card. Like, that's very good horror art, in my opinion. I was about to say that would be a really cool playmat, but I wouldn't ever want to use it. Like, the edgiest playmat that I've used was the Seb McKinnon Damnation Secret Lair playmat. And that one had, like, some very creepy happenings, and I remember when I was using it, his comments were like, Allie, that playmat's horrifying. I'm like, alright, I'll put it away. I'll put it away before YouTube gets mad at me. Hey, here's the card. Toxicity. Stab Wound, Majestic, and Descendant Gustwave. Oh, Azalea reprint. Interesting. So, I mean, card quality itself feels like nothing has changed. Very cool art. You know, keeping up with the, you know, was it 16 plus rating? Like, not afraid to show some more mature arts and happenings on the cards. So I'm liking that. The packaging is weirding me out. Infectious Host. Fletch a Yellowtail. Rare. Toxicity Foil. Fisticuffs. Bonds of Ancestry. Spike with Frailty. Sedation Shots. I don't feel like that's fair. You're having a little fisticuffs, but if you have, like, spiked gloves, that doesn't seem like a fair fight. Right? I guess, you know, that's how life is. If you don't have your spiked gloves, don't get into a fight, because your opponent might have them, so. Springload, it just has a little dragon at the ready. Feisty Locals. There's some really interesting card titles in Flesh and Blood as well. Like, oh, I play Feisty Locals. Oh, is that a legendary, maybe? Bleed Out. Sneak Attack. Yes, it is. Redback Shroud. Nice. Ooh, I love that dress. I would wear that. That's cool. So we do have Redback Shroud. Legendary here in box 1. I finished my pack of top loaders last video. I think I have I do have 35 points here. So that's good. So nice, we do have a legend here, legendary in box 1. I think I've pulled up to 2 legendaries in a case before. I feel like they used to be consistently 1 every 4 boxes, but I think there's been a few times we've pulled 2 in a case. So very interesting. Redback Shroud. Sneak Attack. You're not hiding that very well. Ma'am, you're not hiding that very well. I'm impressed, though. Recoil. Freewheeling Renegades. I hope we can find, like, a fancy version of the Mask of Malicious Manifestations. Toxicity. Recoil. Descendant Gust Wave. Foil. Hurl. Looking for a scrap. Tar Pit Trap. Rare foil. Bloodrot Pox looks really cool. I wonder if that does come in cold foil. Is it in a... It's not an equipment. It's just a token, but... Maybe a promo. Maybe there's a promo in cold foil. That would just be really cool to get. Backstab. Nerve Scalpel. Majestic. Malign. Sneak Attack. Spike with Blood Rots. Brush Off. Common foil. Boulder Trap, Infectious Host, Threadbare Tunic, common foil. Now I will say, I feel like this person should not have been allowed inside the establishment. Like, I'm pretty sure if you pulled up to the shop like this, you wouldn't be let in. Like, that's... Yeah, I mean, the card's titled Infectious Host, but that this person is diseased. Very visibly as well. It's not even like sneaky. Like asymptomatic sneaky. It's like that I would run away from you. I'm sorry. Self-preservation. Is that rude? Yeah, I don't think that person should have been let in. Man, the ninja arts, I mean, I know it's not it's a generic, but like the cards involving the ninjas are beautiful. Backstab. Fletch a blue tail. A what? A blue? Fetch a blue tail. Merkmeyer Grapnel foil. I will say, I always thought backstab was one word. Having back and then stab. It's a little odd to me. Not as odd as the fact we reverted from paper packaging, but... I guess it'd be like that. Humble. Bonds of Ancestry and Razor's Edge. I'm really liking the foiling. Really liking the way the foiling was done for this set. Flesh and Blood has historically had, I would say, some... maybe issues. Not sure that that's quite the right word, but I'd say issues with the visibility of foiling. Very muted kind of foil. We have Hurl, Tar Pit Trap, Skybound Shot, and a legendary cold foil, or just a regular cold foil. Toxic Tips. That is a common cold foil. Like, the cold foils look great. Cold foils look great. But the regular rainbow foils can get very muted. But we're used to, like, full picture foiling on, like, Magic the Gathering. You know, Pokemon, like, you got the specific type of, like, bright foiling inside a specific area, whether it's, like, the regular card arts or, like, a full art. But one thing I really do like about Flesh and Blood is it gives the opportunity for different pieces of the art to shine. Like, for this one, an example, I feel like there's more foiling emphasis on the sword. You know, the lights there. Like, here, that lantern looks really poppin'. I like it. It's very different. Sometimes you can go through a pack and then be like, where's my foil? And have to go back and be like, oh, there it is. I didn't really see a difference. It was hard to notice. But I think they have improved a lot over the releases. And I think it was well executed for this set. So we do have that Rainbow Legendary and the Cold Foil Common. Humble. Lace with Inertia. Recoil, foil rare. It's the Blood Rot Pox again. Bleed Out. Fletcher Redtail. Infecting Shot, common foil. Zuri looks cool in that picture. I like looking at the hero cards. I like the characters. I especially like the young version and then the adult version. I just like that a lot. It's like, oh, there's them small, and oh, they grew up to be like that. I just like it. Backstab, Codex of Inertia, Peace of Mind. Toxicity, Recoil, Amnesia, Majestic Foil. Look at the way that purple just lights up there. That looks really cool. Alright. Let me tidy up. We're almost here at the end of box number 1. First impressions is I am digging this set a lot. Once I've gotten over my mental blockage regarding the packaging. Some really cool themes. I'm liking you got that more wilderness, just like beautiful scenery and like cool sword action on like the ninja cards. And then you have like that really like gritty, you know, gross, edgy, dark, mature with the disease cards. You know, you still got your good old sprinkling of violence in the imagery. We saw this card open, was this in either Crucible or Arcane Rising? Open up a box of each over the weekends. And I saw this card and I was like, this thing is really creepy looking. So it is interesting to see. We've also seen a couple of reprints. Because of course, as older sets go out of prints, you know, we had the unlimited printing of like Arcane Rising. That has been gone for a while. We had one last box. That is now gone. Makes sense that we're seeing some reprints in the tokens and the commons. But I am loving the art style, art direction, the theme of this set. I am just really confused as to why. Right? Like, that was, like, one of the things. It's like Flesh and Blood being one of, like, the biggest cards to go to, like, the all-recyclable packaging. You know? And they did it well. They did it right. Unlike, what was it? Eternal Masters or something from Magic that had paper packaging, but, like, the cards would slide around, they get damaged, and just wasn't protecting. Like, we didn't have any issues seeing, like, damaged cards, or I was very impressed with the packaging, so I'm really weirded out by the return to these kinds of packs, and also, like, very, very flimsy. I would be very cautious ordering online. Like, I would... If someone has, like, free shipping, I'd be a little bit... I would squint a little bit because I think you should... I feel like you should double box everything you ship for a sealed product because, right, part of it is, like, you know, you don't want the box itself to get damaged because you'll damage the cards inside, or if someone wants to have it for, like, display or, like, their personal collection, not open it. You don't want the box showing up like that case of Dynasty. That thumbnail, like, the case had a hole in it. Like, you don't want it to look like that. You just, it's stressful. It's like, is stuff inside damaged or is it not? Like, this does nothing. This protects nothing. This paper quality here. This is not even my fake wrestling persona. Like, actually, it's just nothing. No support. It looks cool. But I feel like you can even look at it and tell that it is lesser quality than what they were using before. Like, if this was some move to be more eco-friendly, like different type, like I could understand it, but they got rid of the paper packs, so I don't think it would be that. Alright, last pack of box 1, though. Overall, I think we've had a successful first box. Humble, Wreak Havoc, and Blood Rot Trap foil. Alright. So, we did have the Rainbow Foil Legendary Redback Shroud. We had one Majestic foil in that Amnesia. The Toxic Tips Cold Foil Common. And I feel like we did find, I was going through, I was like, we're not having as many Majestics as I feel we used to. We just had 5 non-foil Majestics. So I wonder if Majestics are becoming a bit more rare. We'll see. So 5 here. Try and keep that in mind as we get into box 2. And then check our number of Majestics we found in box 2. But yeah, I would definitely request if you're ordering, like, boxes online, like, can you please, like, at least double box this or use, like, a lot of padding? Just because I think these boxes and the internal contents, because the boxes are not thick, can get damaged very easily. The actual cases themselves are still very nice and thick. I love using them as shipping boxes for people's personal breaks and whatnot. So the case, like, the case design itself hasn't changed. It's very, very thick cardboard. It's just this. I just tried to pop open the top and it ripped. Like, it's very, very reminiscent of the feel of the boxes for the Acra TCG. Which is not as large as Legend Story Studios. Anyways. I would not want to be touched with the virulent touch. Fletch of Blue Tail, Infiltrates, Majestic, Inertia Trap Foil, the Pox, sometimes touching, like, the disease cards, like, make me feel dirty. I'm trying not to touch the art. Bleed Outs, Spinning Wheel Kick, and Toxicity of our YouTubers. Lace with Frailty, Spinning Wheel Kick, Wither, don't worry, you won't feel a thing. Thank you, Dr. Mortimer. Bonds of Ancestry, Looking for Scrap, Feisty Locals, I'm a feisty local. I will say, I enjoyed getting all my crazy makeup done. I say that as if I didn't do it. I enjoyed doing it. I feel like I almost botched it with the little heart, though. Because I was hardcore regretting it, like, when I started it, because it initially didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Initially, I was trying to use... Because I dug through my makeup at home, and I had this, like, older Urban Decay, like, green... eyeliner. But I don't have a sharpener. So I brought it. I was like, that looks like it's enough. And I started using it, and, like, it crumbled. And then I tried to finish drawing it, but it just wasn't coming out well. So then I used eyeshadow on top of it. And I thought that looked okay. And I was like, you can't really see it. It just kind of looks like a blob on my cheek. So then I drew a little heart around it with a liquid eyeliner. But the heart itself, like, it looks okay, I feel like, from a distance. But up close, it's, like, super shaky. But I feel like it kind of came out cute. Kind of. It was fun, though. It was fun. I feel like this week I've been able to be a bit more creative. Since I'm trying to, like, spam cosplay. Hurl. Spike with blood rots. Wayfinder's crest foil. Like, that just sounds like a horrible disease. Blood rot. It's like, I don't know, be like, go to the doctor, be like, Doc, what's wrong with me? It's like, sorry, Timmy, you got blood rot. That sounds terminal. What do you mean, doctor? My blood's rotting? Sedate. Blade cuff. Oh, that looks cool. Toxicity. Sneak attack. And recoil. Foil rare. I'm getting very Resident Evil vibes from the Blood Rot cards. They remind me of Resident Evil, like, just assorted zombies. Bleed outs, bonds of ancestry, and skybound shots. The pox! Humble. Sneak attack. Razor's Edge foil. Oh, Spider Bite reprint. Wreak Havoc. Pendulum Trap. And Widowmaker, common foil. Not to be confused with the Overwatch Widowmaker. Mask of Shifting Perspectives. Recoil. Visit the Floating Dojo Majestic. The cards are... I love the ninja one so much. Widowmaker foil. Riptide, the hero, gives me Resident Evil vibes too. Like, Riptide looks like a mini boss. Recoil. Boulder Trap, and Sedation Shots. This is better than a Bloodpox shot, I will say that. Doesn't look fun. But probably better than the Bloodpox shot. Bleed Outs. Infectious Host. Ooh, another cold foil here. Looking for scrap foil rare and Seeker's Hood. Common cold foil. Sleeve up the hood. What do you seek? I seek a marvel. Wreak Havoc, Toxicity, Falcon Wing, rare or common foil. Speaking of seeking a Marvel related, not this kind of Marvel, like Marvel comics. So when I got my hair done yesterday with my green, I sent my dad a picture. And he's like, oh, that's cool. Are you cosplaying Polaris? I'm like, no, this is actually just my hair. He's like, oh, that's cool. But Spike with Frailty, Burdens of the Past, Majestic, and Razor's Edge. Hurl, Backstab, Fletch a Yellowtail, foil rare. The Hurl card, I don't like it. I don't like it. Because it's like, I know, right? Like, she's hurling weapons. Like, I get it, I get it, I get it. But every time I hear the word hurl, that's not what I think about. I don't think about throwing things. I guess there is the word throwing in it, but it's not what I think. I don't like it. Every time it's like, I'm like, hurl. I'm like, huh. Ew. Be like, oh Lord, she's hurling. I'm like, no. Death Touch, Infectious Host, Withering Shot. Spinning Wheel Kick, Tar Pit Trap, Sedate foil. Spike with Inertia, Knives Out. It's got like Jawa eyes. There's a Majestic, Pendulum Trap foil. I really hope we find a foil Majestic before this box is over. We've only had the common cold foil. We've had a couple of regular foil rares. But we need more Majestics. Wreak Havoc. Spike with Blood Rot. Premeditate foil Majestic. Alright, there we go. Hey, that person has green hair. I like it. So Premeditate foil Majestic. I think that one's pretty nice. I think that one is one of the more sought-after Majestics. That's good. I complained ourselves into it. It's my secret talent. Death Touch, Boulder Trap, Withering Shots. Wreak Havoc, Pendulum Trap, Peace of Mind foil. Oh, I was hoping the bird would be foil. The bird doesn't have any foil highlights on it. That's too bad. I was hoping it'd be a little shiny bird. Alright, last pack of box 2. Bleed Outs, Tar Pit Trap, and Infect. You could just get... You can just pour Blood Rot onto somebody. Like, you don't have to inject it. You just, like, go up behind somebody and just be like, ah, now you got blood pox. Like, no. I'm glad I don't live in this universe. I'm glad I don't live here. Alright, let's see. So our first 5 are from box 1. Alright, so we did have 4. Just interesting. Alright, the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in box 1. 4 non-foil Majestics here in box 2. And then we also had that foil Premeditate. Though I think that is, like I said, I think that one is quite nice. So although we had 1 less non-foil, we had a really nice foil. So far at the halfway point of the case, we do have the Rainbow Foil Legendary and 2 Cold Foil Commons. So hoping to see more Cold Foils in the boxes 3 and 4. Love to find a Marvel, another Legendary, shoot for a Fabled, you know. Always aim high. So alright, let's extract. That's cool. There's even a little cardboard. I can use this for packing. Cardboard at the bottom of the case. Why is there extra cardboard in the case and less cardboard in the actual box? I would also be very careful when taking the boxes out of the case. I dump them out because it's happened to me with the Aqua TCG boxes. I go to grab the box and like I try to pick it up and like I crease the box because it just gives out very easily. Now I could just be way too heavy-handed. But I also feel like that doesn't happen with Pokemon Magic or even Yu-Gi-Oh boxes. They're slightly thicker. And Yu-Gi-Oh boxes are like, I feel like the thinnest the box should be. At least this one didn't rip open at the top. Alrighty. Pack 1. Box 3. Let's find some more nice higher rarity cards. Death Touch, Wreak Havoc, Withering Shots, Lace with Blood Rots, Quiver of Rustling Leaves, Majestic, Peace of Mind, Toxicity, Recoil, In Fact, Spike with Blood Rots, Fletcher Redtail, Looking for a Scrap Foil. I like the Plague Doctor mask. I get ads for them on like Facebook and Instagram all the time, but have you all seen those little Plague Doctor plushies? They're really cute. I have enough different plushies to collect. So I've been able to like stop myself from getting them because I don't want to like start like a little chibi Plague Doctor collection. But they're really cute. Does anyone have any? Infectious Host, Fletcher Yellowtail, Sedate, Common Foil. I think they sell them at like Barnes & Noble too. I'm gonna try to go back to Barnes & Noble tomorrow. I went to 3 different Barnes & Nobles over the weekend. Because up until this upcoming Sunday, Barnes & Noble does have all manga. Buy one, get one 50% off. Whoa, look at that. That card looks cool. Dishonor. That's a lot of swords. Man, the art for Flesh and Blood's so cool, dude. Ew, ew. Virulent Touch foil. I don't want it. I don't want it. But it looks so real. Like my repulsion to the disease cards, I feel is a compliment. Like it's not like the art's bad. It's just it's so good that I'm like, no. The ninja cards are so cool. Dishonor. I lost my train of thought. Oh, manga or buy one get one 50% off. So, oh, we have Shakedown, Majestic Foil. So I bought a bunch of stuff for the weekend that I've read a bit, and now I'm like, oh, I want to go get more. You know, if I got like a volume 1 and 2 and I read them, I want to go get like 3 and 4, 5 and 6. You know. Go shopping. So I've just been enjoying trying to read more. Doing things that I used to do. And then be like, oh, I'm too busy to do that nowadays. And be like, well, let me make time for it. Be like water. Look at how the rainbow highlights in the foil. That's so cool. Hurl. Infectious Host. Spring Load. Bleed Outs. Spike with Inertia. 1-2 Punch. Toxicity, Recoil, Death Touch Foil. We got a Cold Foil. We have Fleetfoot Sandals, Common, Cold Foil. We got some cool shoes. So we have a hood, we have shoes, and gloves. The gloves, a cape, and some shoes. And a dress. We have like a whole outfit. We need pants. Oh. Because it says chest, the redback shroud looks like a dress. So we might need pants, we might not need pants. We have pretty much a whole outfit. I guess we need like an actual weapon. Let's try and get a weapon cold foil, either in this box or box 4. Wreak Havoc, Spreading Plague. Please do not. Please don't. It's majestic. Backheel Kick foil. Pendulum Trap, Humble, Virulent Touch. Death Touch, Bonds of Ancestry, and Deadly Duo, Common Foil. Bleed Outs, Spinning Wheel Kick, Toxic Tips Foil. Death Touch, Spinning Wheel Kick, Prowl. One thing I don't believe I've seen so far is any kind of full art foil or extended art foil. Humble, Lace with Inertia, Feisty Locals. Hurl, Tar Pit Trap, Bonds of Ancestry foil rare. Spinning Wheel Kick, Concealed Blade, majestic. Brush Off foil. Bleed Out, Fletch a Blue Tail. Head leads the tail. foil. It's a Majestic foil. That's a second Majestic foil. I was like, what card is this? I'm like, I haven't read this title before. It's tripping me up. It is a second Majestic foil in this box. Okay. We do have 4 packs left. Looking for scrap. 1-2 punch. I abandoned a rare in the common pile. Whoopsies. Spike with frailty. Boulder Trap. Backstab. Scout the Periphery foil. Looking for scrap, sneak attack, spire sniping, foil, and final pack of box 3. Just that one legendary so far. 3 common cold foils. Toxicity, Amnesia, Majestic, Backheel Kick, foil. All right. So I want to count and see how many Majestics we had here in box 3. I think we had the most so far. If not, it felt like it, but... Whoop. I knock all of our rares over. Whoopsies. So we had 9 total prior. So tidy these up, and then we'll do our counts. So box 1... Box 2. Box 3 had 5. And the 2 foils. So yes, our highest amount of Majestics so far here in the case was box number 3. With 5 non-foil and 2 foil. So 7 total. Alright. 4th and final box. Last chance to find a Marvel, a Fable, another one of the legendaries. Hoping for some more cold foils as well. It does feel like recent sets had like 1 to 2 cold foils per box, but we had 3 in a row with just 1. So, let's see if we can have a lucky 4th and final box. Fletcher Bluetail, Down and Dirty, Majestic. Sedation Shots. Spike with Frailty, looking for a scrap. Looking for a scrap foil. The card that went off by itself was Isolate. That's kind of funny. Death Touch, Fletcher Redtail, and Falcon Wing. Bleed Out, Bonds of Ancestry, and Razor's Edge. Hurl, Wreak Havoc, and Head Leads the Tail, Majestic foil. We just saw that one in box 3. Interesting to have it again. Hurl, Wander with Purpose, Majestic. For Benji Specialization. Foil Rare. Yo, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. Codex of Frailty. Art by Carlos Cruchaga. That looks so cool. It's like raised. It's not, but it looks like it should be textured. But that, oh, that's so well done. See, this is where all the money that was saved in the actual box packaging was put into the Marvels. That looks super cool. Oh, that looks so good. That's just a regular bag. Like I said, it looks like it should be textured, but it's not. The surface is nice and flat. That's just the, I would say, like, pinpoint precision on the detailing for the foiling. That looks so cool! Alright, alright, alright. This is pretty sweet. I will say, box one, I was like, oh, look at that, we already have a legendary. And then I was like, as we went along, I'm like, we're not getting a whole lot in this box. I'm a little sad, but we did have a lucky fourth and final box of the case. Codex of Frailty. That looks super sweet. That's a super sweet looking card. I wonder how rare they are. I felt like we were finding like almost like 1 to 2 Marvels per case on things like Dynasty, the ones with like the dragons. Codex of Frailty, though. Have we seen that card? We've seen Frailty. Codex of Frailty. Wow. There's one on TCG Player for $500. That's quite impressive. Codex of Frailty is just a Majestic. I don't think we've seen it yet. I mean, alright, last sold 400. Current low listed is 500. Wow. So that was really cool. Like I said, I complained myself into pulling good cards. So definitely a nice little ending here. I mean, we still have a little over a half box left. A nice little ending here to the case, though. Disappointed in the packaging changes, but I want to go read up on why. I hope there's an explanation somewhere. I want to read why. Why they did it. And then I will evaluate the why, and then decide whether to keep hating on it, or to be like, oh, okay. You know, I don't think I'm gonna stop hating on the downgrade in packaging, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm open to hearing why, because I feel like it should be. Oh. My fake wrestler name can be Judgment Queen. I'm judging you. I'm judging you so hard. Bonds of Ancestry, laced with inertia, peace of mind. Bleed Out, Infectious Host, Seeker's Leggings. That's not a cold foil. Can we get that in cold foil? Can we get some pants to complete our outfit? We need to complete our outfit. I mean, I'm not technically wearing pants right now. The shorts that I'm wearing are like, what are they called? Shapewear. So I guess I'm wearing about as much as the outfit that we've pulled. I actually don't have shoes on right now either. My flip-flops are under the table. I'm just not wearing them at the moment. Hurl. Humble. Looking for a scrap. Oh, that's like the worst short story. That's the worst short story. Right, you hurl, and then you get humbled. And then someone's looking for a scrap. Scrap of what, though? Hopefully not the first one. Why is the card named Hurl? Bonds of Ancestry. Visit the Floating Dojo. Sedate. Recoil. Sneak Attack. Disease. More disease. Toxicity. Wreak Havoc. Be like water. Bleed Out. Sneak Attack. Spring Load. Backstab. Lace with Frailty. 1-2 Punch. Recoil. Sneak Attack. And Death Touch foil. Alright, running out of chances for a cold foil. Running out of chances for a common cold foil here as we get towards the end of box 4. Toxicity, Backstab, Backheel Kick. Infectious Host. Codex of Blood Rots. So like, someone like summon Blood Rot or like create it based on like ancient teachings on how to make disease, or is it like a spell created Blood Rot? Like, why is there a Codex of Blood Rot? I'm not a fan. I'm not into it. Spike with Inertia, looking for a scrap, Deadly Duo. Alright, final pack here. Last chance for our cold foil outfit to get pants. Looks like we're going pants free. Let's just skip to it. Recoil, Death Touch, Prowl. Yeah, no pants. But that's okay, because we do have Codex of Frailty in super awesome special foil. Like I said, I love the way it was done. Very artfully done. It looks textured, but it's not. It's very good. It's very good. It really looks like it should be textured, but if it was textured, though, it wouldn't be... I don't think that would be tournament legal, because you could feel it. But really, really impressed. Really, really impressed with the art. As always. As always, to be honest. Art on Flesh and Blood is some really, really good stuff. If you have not been to peruse the Flesh and Blood official website and look at the art galleries, I do recommend it. The cards arts and like full screen look great. Not happy with the packaging downgrade, but like I said, I'm gonna look and see if there's a reason why. You know, I'll take a look at that. I was not expecting it at all. I hadn't heard about it on my own. So that did take me by surprise. I'm still, as the kids would say, I'm still shook by the packaging. But ended up being very pleased with the case here. I was expecting some more common cold foils. Looks like they're not as common as they perhaps used to be. Majestics, I feel like we're going a little lower on Majestics, but there's a lot of really nice Majestics. So, right, if you get 5 Majestics a box, but your Majestics are like $5 to $25 a piece, as opposed to 5 cents to $5. It feels better, even though you're getting less of the fancier rarity. But yeah, very, very excited to hopefully check out some more here on the channel after release. But we did have the Redback Shroud. That is a regular rainbow foil legendary. And the Fancy Marvel Codex of Frailty. Oh, that card looks so great. 3 common cold foils, Toxic Tips, Seeker's Hood, and Fleetfoot Sandals. Total of just 5 Majestic foils in the case. We had Amnesia, Premeditate, Shakedown, and 2 Head Leads the Tail. And then we're going to go ahead and pan through our regular non-foil Majestics. There's still some that we didn't find. We didn't find a Codex of Frailty. We did find, of course, the Marvel's version, but we didn't find a regular. The Dishonor looks super cool. Knives Out, like I said, he looks like the little Jawa. Really awesome art, really awesome art. As always, I feel with Flesh and Blood. Card quality hasn't changed. The packaging, we went back to plastic from paper packs. The box quality itself has downgraded. The card quality, fine. Foil quality, fine. Cards look flat. They're not pringly a la Magic the Gathering. Just my complaints about the packaging. But very, very pleased with what we found here. Very glad I was able to take a look at one of these. I'm going to take this out of the top loader because it really, you guys can't really see the foiling through the top loader. This thing is bananas. As I joked, the money saved on the packaging was put into these cards. Like, it looks amazing. And as I said, really hope that I'm able to check out some more. Of course, it comes out this Friday, so we have boxes available on the website for pre-order for personal breaks. So hopefully I do get to look at more Outsiders in the near future. But with that, I think that does wrap off our case recap. I think I mentioned everything I want to mention. So that does it for me here in this video. So if y'all enjoyed the opening, which I hope that you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me, thoughts on the set, the power level, the assortment of cards, the archetypes that Legendary Studios has brought back for this release. Let me know your thoughts on all of it in the comments down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, I'd love for you to join us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Last but not least, this will do it for me here today, but we do have more new TCG openings coming on Friday. Do have a case of the new Weiss Schwarz Data Live Volume 2, and a case of the new Final Fantasy release from Nightmares. Be checking out both of those on Friday. So yeah, more TCG coming this week. But just the 2 here for today. And by 2, I mean the other case opening, but that wasn't TCG, that was Immaculate WWE. That was fun. If you guys like wrestling, I'd recommend you check it out. It's cool. But with that does it for me here. So, just have to go ahead and give an extra special shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your supports. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. We do have 8 Black Label fans. Andon, Devon, Kira Soltari, Mako, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 6 Gemmint fans. Bamboo, Jayapcha Geek, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, and Woots 0005. And thank you so much again, though, to all of our channel members. And all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But for Flesh and Blood, that'll do it for me here today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and I hope y'all join me in the next video. Bye!